China is raising its tariffs on U.S. imports, escalating President Trump's trade war. The stock market opened down, then shot back up today in what's been a roller coaster of a week. As ABC's Christiane Cordero reports, the trade war with China has no end in sight, and it's already getting costly on many fronts.
Today, the back and forth between the U.S. and China is fueling ups and downs on Wall Street. Markets started down again today after plunging yesterday and erasing much of the gains from a brief Wednesday afternoon rally when President Trump's worldwide tariffs were first paused. The S&P 500, where millions of Americans have their 401ks, has now lost almost $3.5 trillion in less than a week. J.P. Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon today said the economy is facing, quote, considerable turbulence ahead. Beijing overnight retaliated on the U.S.'s 145% total tariff on Chinese imports, with a 125% tax on U.S. goods coming into China. President Trump vows the market turmoil and higher prices will be worth it.
Again, there'll be a transition cost and transition problems, but in the end, it's going to be a beautiful thing.
Chinese President Xi Jinping says, quote, there are no winners in a tariff war and warns going against the world will only result in self-isolation.
In announcing the latest tariff hike, China's Commerce Ministry again said China would fight to the end. But the statement also suggested that this might just be China's last tariff increase, saying if the U.S. raises rates higher again, China will simply ignore it.
The administration says dozens of countries are now eager to strike new deals on the new baseline 10% tariff on just about every U.S. trading partner. ABC's Rachel Scott this morning asked Trump's top trade representative if China is among them.
Is the U.S. engaged in negotiations with China?
Not at this point.
If a deal between Presidents Xi and Trump can't be made, prices are expected to spike on everything from clothes to toys to electronics. One example, since most iPhones are assembled in China, the iPhone 16 Pro Max could soon cost at least $800 more than its $1,200 retail price. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
The stock market managed to rally today in another chaotic week. All three indexes ending with gains. The Dow closing over 40,000 once again, gaining more than 600 points. The Nasdaq is up more than 300 points, and the S&P 500 gained about 100 points.